Okay, hi Davey, this is our video for brain damage. So the first chord you need is a D chord, so second fret of the third string, second fret of the first string, third fret of the second string. But you probably know that one fairly well already. And then the next chord is a G7 chord, which is just this finger here on the first fret of the E string. Now the picking pattern is to play the D string, the fourth string with your thumb, which is an open string, and then the top string, which you're holding down the second fret because you're making a D chord, and you play those together. So you do kind of that, and then you go second string, first string. So 4 and 1, 2, 1, 4 and 1, 2, 1. Then exactly the same thing, but now you're going to change to your G7th chord, which is just first fret there, and the same picking pattern. Do that again, so your D chord, fourth and first string, second string, and then your G7 chord. Oh, can you see that there? So it does that twice, then you take this shape here, your D chord, and you slide it up 2 frets to make it an E chord. But you're still keeping your fourth string open. So in the same picking pattern, 1, 4 and 1, 2 and 1, 4 and 1 together, 2, 1. So you go, play the D chord, and this E chord by sliding up. And then the final chord is an A chord, which is the usual A chord, but with this pinky on the third fret of the first string, which makes it a 7th chord, and this time you're playing the open A string, so 5 and 1 together, 1 and then just the same pattern, so 5 and 1, 2, 1, 5 and 1, 2, 1, and then 4 and 1, 2, 1. Now I think it plays that all twice, but I'm not sure, but you probably know the song better than I do, but certainly after, I think the second time of playing it, where you do your A7 chord, which is your A chord with this pinky on the third fret, you play D. Sorry, that's again 4 and 1. You see it there? 4 and 1. Then you take your second finger off the first string and you play. So what you're doing is you're taking this off, so you're playing second fret of the third string, third fret of the second string, but this is now an open string, and you go. So you play 1 and 4 together, and then you pick 2, 3. So 4 and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it's not quite the same pattern, it's da, 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 da. And then you change to a D7 chord, which is like a D chord but in reverse. So instead of having one out the front, triangle facing that way, you've got a triangle going back the way. So second finger on the second fret of the G string, first finger on the first fret of the B string, and third finger on the second fret of the E string, the first string, and you're going to go. And that's where it changes from picking to strumming. This is a changing chord, and then you go into your G, and then A, C, just A, you don't have to make it 7, just an A chord now. G, D, E minor, which is second fret of the 5th and 4th string, and then A7 again, and then back into picking. And that's kind of it. The one thing you might want to add once you get kind of comfortable doing this, which is going 4 and 1, 2, 1, 4 and 1, 2, 1, is to pick the third string. So this time you're going 4 and 1, 3, 2, 1. 4 and that's the same pattern. And it's the same with that one. So the difference here is instead of just holding down 4 and 1 together and then playing 2-1, you do 4 and 1, then 3, and then 2-1. So you're just adding an extra note between the first note and the other two, if you see what I mean. Okay, and that's pretty much it. I'm not entirely sure how many times it does everything, but that's certainly the verse is the, and then the chorus is the. Then obviously you have that transition chord where you go from picking, where you take this finger off, my root finger, off the first string, and you go. So 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. D7 and strum it. So hopefully that's fine. But any issues, give us a shout.